Freshfigures.com, featuring all of your favorite action figure brands and much more. Freshfigures.com. Get them while they're fresh.
Figures of Action here, and today we're taking a look at the new Youngblood Predator action figure from Neca. I got this in the mail yesterday, and I've had a chance or two to look at it, put it together, check out the articulation and stuff. So today we're going to take a closer look at it. The Youngblood Predator, as your basic Aliens versus Predator body that Neca introduced, I believe, last year. He does come with 4 wrist blades. So he's got 2 here and then 2 on the other arm. Now, he comes with the plasma caster, and he comes with the trophy knife, and he comes with an impaled Xeno head on his combo stick. This is very top heavy for the super light and sometimes fragile combo stick. So when you get this figure, I'm going to recommend being extremely careful with this combo stick. They are very thin plastic, and the Xeno head is really heavy on that end. It looks fantastic. The jaw on it does not open and close, but it's very well done. And I want to say they put out something similar to this before, but I do not have it. I don't think this is the first time that there's been a Xeno head by itself, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm still new to NECA. I started last year, so I'm still catching up on the on some of the older stuff. So it's your AVP combo stick with the impaled Xeno head. Apart from the Xeno head, the Youngblood has the AVP body style and armor that most resembles, I think it's Scar. It has the one chest plate because he took the other one off. He does have the dual wrist blades, like I mentioned. He doesn't have the counter here on the side. He has the other forearm design. I think there may be 3 or 4 different forearm designs for these AVP style Predators. He does have the plasma caster there, and the hoses from the mask attach to these 2 tiny, and this is so hard to do, attached to these 2 tiny holes. They plug in there and they pop out pretty easy. The hard part is getting them plugged in and then getting the caster onto his back. If you have any of the AVP Preds, you know what I'm talking about. Not an easy thing to do, to get the hoses in there and get it, at least not for me. The armor is done up in a chrome color rather than a darker metal color like we've seen on the other AVP Preds. The hands and blades are interchangeable, as well as the plasma caster. And he's got the trophy knife there as well that we saw with the AVP Preds. The paint on this guy is fantastic, and then the articulation that we've seen on the other AVP Preds. I will run through it real quick for anyone that doesn't know. The head is on a ball joint. It's actually on a ball peg, I realized for the first time with the Scarface Predator, because he actually has 2 different heads. You pull the head off, and it's kind of on a ball joint, but there's a little peg that sticks up there, and the head fits onto that. You got ball jointed shoulders, so they go out and in. You get the bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. There is a forearm swivel, and then ball pegged wrists. About that. All right, yeah, ball pegged wrist. There's a diaphragm joint swivel there, and a waist swivel as well. That's not just a swivel, it's like you can go back and forth as well. The ball pegged hips, double jointed knees, and an ankle pivot. It's like it feels like it's a ball that the ankle's on, but I haven't had any of the feet come off, nor have I popped them off, so I'm not positive. But it really does feel like it's a ball jointed ankle because it can get in just about every direction. While you're here, do you think that you could help us get a look at how tall the new Youngblood Predator is from Neca?
Why is it called Young?
Youngblood. Well, he's a younger one. He's not an older one. It's like a teenager predator.
Oh.
If that makes sense. It's from the movies. There were some younger predators in Aliens versus Predator, and they were experiencing one of their first, or at least an early hunt, and they had to fight for the right to be able to use the plasma casters, I think.
Oh.
It wasn't really explained, but the casters were there for the hunt, and I think that they had to earn them. This is the plasma caster, by the way. All right. Can we put the ruler the other way? Make it a little easier for the people at home. All right.
Over 8.
Over 8 inches.
Mm-hmm.
8 1/4, 8 1/2. Almost 8 1/2. Yes, very good. Thank you.
Can I show them the thing?
You'd be very careful with it. The head's very heavy and the stick's very thin. So yeah, you can show it. I showed it to him once, but you can show him it's the alien head. What do you think about that?
This is the alien head that they cut off them.
Mm-hmm. The predators fight the aliens?
And then they put it on the stick because they thought it would look cool.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Do you have anything you'd like to add for the people at home?
Subscribe and like and comment below, and always make sure kids don't see this.
Thanks for watching.